Grimmjow and Ichigo's rivalry is pretty incredible. What makes their relationship interesting is their behavior between each other. Both of them had several chances to kill each other, but they refused to. When Grimmjow and Ichigo first fought in Karakura Town, Grimmjow could have just finished Ichigo right before he was recruited to go back to Wakamundo, but instead he told him to get over it. I won, you lost. And just by looking at you, you seem like you only have about a couple more moves before you pass out. Plus, you would never defeat me in my second release form. And this happened right after Ichigo unleashed his Getsuwa Tensuko, and it gave Grimmjow some curiosity about his true power, since in Ulquiorra's report, the Getsuwa Tensuko wasn't in his memory that he showed to all the other Hespada. Grimmjow now wants to fight him again and decided to leave him alive until next time. Now further ahead to their second fight, Grimmjow and Ichigo fight once again, but this time Ichigo has mastered Hollowification with the mask from the visors and Shinji. Grimmjow is surprised by his development in a mere month. Ichigo takes down Grimmjow hard, just like how Grimmjow was beating on Ichigo all over Karakura Town once before, but this time it's Ichigo doing the damage. The tables have turned, but before this fight was even started, you can look at their face expressions, how they are both excited to fight once again. This proves they both have an interest keeping up with each other in battle. Ichigo lost once again because he ran out of time with his mask. Grimmjow, while being beaten a little, he still has tons of energy left. Ulquiorra jumped in and the fight was over, but technically paused. Now their final battle in the anime, Hollow Ichigo versus second release Grimmjow. Grimmjow is pushing Ichigo to admit his true feelings about coming to Wakamundo. You didn't come here to save Orihime, but you decided to come here to fight me because you wanted to. Admit it, Ichigo. Ichigo won't admit anything, but he does feel it. Ichigo admires him as a rival. Same for Grimmjow. They both want to keep fighting each other often to prove which one is the better warrior between the two. When Ichigo stabbed Grimmjow, it's been debated that he let Ichigo stab him, while just standing there and accepting defeat. After Grimmjow lost, Ichigo doesn't kill him, but instead he grabs his hand and slowly puts him down. Grimmjow gets right back up and Ichigo told him, I will fight you whenever you want, but until I get Orihime out of here and defeat Aizen. Until then, let it go, Grimmjow, the fight is over. Now this is what makes the rivalry so amazing. Grimmjow and Ichigo don't really want to end each other's life. They had plenty of chances to do so, but they refuse to. And for good reason, they both won't admit it, but they both love to fight each other when there's an opportunity to do so. They love competing with each other after there's been a short period of time from their last battle to see if there's been any new developments between them. Grimmjow even left the scar on his chest from Ichigo's Getsuwa Tensuko to remind himself to never make that same mistake again, and tried to be the superior warrior over his rival. Grimmjow won't admit it, but he loves being around Ichigo because he's literally the only one worthy to keep up with his power. Grimmjow cared so much about their commitment of battle, he made Orihime revive Ichigo from Ulquiorra's death hole to the chest attack, just so he can prove to Ichigo he's the better warrior. And if you ask me, that is completely loyalship. Completely going against every order from Aizen just so both of them can fight one more time. That's why Grimmjow is so cool and impressive. He doesn't follow the rules and he lives by his own standards, and he will do whatever he wants whenever he wants to. He doesn't give a fuck. Grimmjow talked right back into Ulquiorra's face that he refuses to hand over Orihime and not stopping to revive Ichigo right after he killed him. Grimmjow is just badass, an amazing rebel. He lives up to only himself and he's not afraid of anything. Grimmjow also called out Ichigo for not taking Orihime when he had the chance to, but instead he told Orihime to heal him so he can kick Grimmjow's ass. Even though he would be wasting time, but this just proves Grimmjow was right about Ichigo from the start. If there is an opportunity to fight, hey, let's fight. Grimmjow and Ichigo's rivalry is not deep or complex at all, but that's what makes it fun because it's just simple and exciting. It doesn't need to be complex to have fun storytelling. Grimmjow will always be the best rival for Ichigo Kurosaki, not Ulquiorra, but just Grimmjow alone. Their dynamic just works better with each other perfectly for Bleach. And I can't wait to see what comes next between the two of them in the Blood War arc in Bleach. Alright, I'm D-Luke, subscribe if you want, and stay Bleach weird and have a good night. Bye.